It's late at night. You unlock your phone for a quick check, and suddenly your screen fills with breaking news. A missile strike, rising tensions between nations, analysts warning that the situation could escalate. You watch a short clip of smoke rising over a distant city. Then another video appears, and another. Minutes pass, and something strange begins to happen. Your chest feels a little tight. Your mind starts imagining what might happen next. You are thousands of kilometers away from the conflict, sitting safely in your home. Yet your body feels slightly on edge. Why does this happen? Why can a war happening far away make you feel anxious even when your own life is calm? The answer lies in the ancient survival systems inside your brain. Your brain did not evolve in a world filled with global news alerts. For most of human history, threats were local and immediate. If danger appeared, it was something you could see, hear, or physically encounter. Maybe a predator moving through the grass, an approaching rival group, or smoke rising from a nearby fire. When your ancestors noticed these signals, the brain reacted instantly. The amygdala, a small but powerful structure responsible for threat detection, triggered a chain reaction. Your heart rate increased, stress hormones surged, and your attention locked onto the potential danger. This system helped humans survive for thousands of years. But today, that same survival system is being activated by something completely new: global information. When you see videos of explosions or hear experts talking about conflict spreading, your brain does not treat that information as just abstract knowledge. Instead, it interprets it through the lens of threat perception. The mind evolved with a simple rule: if something looks dangerous, pay attention immediately. In ancient environments, ignoring danger could cost your life. So your brain is biased toward caution. Even when the conflict is happening far away, repeated exposure to alarming images and urgent headlines signals to your brain that something serious is happening in the world. The result is a quiet but real stress response. This is where collective anxiety begins to form. Collective anxiety happens when large numbers of people experience stress about the same events at the same time. Through the internet, television, and social media, millions of people can watch the same disturbing images simultaneously. When you see others discussing fear, uncertainty, and possible catastrophe, your brain picks up on those emotional signals as well. Humans evolved as social creatures, meaning we are wired to monitor how others react to danger. If members of your tribe were anxious, it often meant a threat was nearby. Today, that same psychological mechanism operates on a global scale. Every time you refresh the news, your brain searches for certainty. You might tell yourself you are simply staying informed, but psychologically something deeper is happening. The survival part of your mind wants to predict what will happen next. If it can understand the threat, it believes it can prepare for it. But global conflicts are complicated and unpredictable. Each new headline might introduce new uncertainty. Instead of calming the brain, the constant flow of information can keep the threat detection system activated for hours or even days. Another important psychological factor involved here is cognitive flexibility. Cognitive flexibility is your brain's ability to adapt its thinking when faced with complex situations. When anxiety rises, this flexibility can shrink. Your mind begins focusing on worst-case possibilities instead of balanced interpretations. Thoughts start to spiral. What if the conflict spreads? What if more countries get involved? What if this leads to something bigger? These questions feel urgent because your survival system is trying to anticipate danger, but often they reflect imagined scenarios rather than immediate reality. This mental pattern can create a strange emotional experience. On one hand, your environment might be completely peaceful. You might be sitting in a quiet room, drinking coffee, or preparing for work the next day. On the other hand, your mind feels tense and restless. This mismatch between physical safety and psychological alarm is one of the defining features of modern collective anxiety. Your brain is reacting to global signals that your body is not actually experiencing. Understanding this mechanism can change the way you interpret your own reactions. When you feel uneasy after watching hours of conflict coverage, it does not mean something is wrong with you. It means your survival system is doing what it was designed to do: detect potential threats and keep you alert. The challenge in the modern world is learning when that system is reacting to distant events rather than immediate risks. Your brain has another powerful ability alongside its survival instincts: the capacity for reflection. When you recognize that your anxiety is being triggered by constant exposure to alarming information, you gain the ability to step back and reset your perspective. Cognitive flexibility allows you to remind yourself where you actually are, what you can realistically control, and what information truly helps you stay informed without overwhelming your mind. Global conflicts will always exist, and technology ensures that you will hear about them almost instantly. But awareness of how your brain processes these events can protect your mental balance. The same mind that reacts to danger also has the power to analyze, adapt, and regain calm. In a world where distant conflicts can appear on your screen at any moment, understanding your own psychology may be one of the most important tools you have for protecting your mental health.